Good evening, Interworld. Sergeant Slack here from Mannoroth Productions, welcoming you back to this episode 20 of the Warlords of Draenor Beta. In this episode, we're going to take a look at the Bloodmaul Slag Mines. It's an instance. I've got a quest to do in there from my Garrison follower person, so let us see how that goes. Alright, let's see what we've got to offer. Yeah, reset Scarter. And let's be nice and talk to our peeps. So, if I got any gear... I did get some gear, didn't I? Is that better than what I've got? 500, 494. Why have I got brackets on stuff? Oh, wow, that's no use. What's that? 518. Yeah, swap that. That's good. Brittle blade. Gloopy globulars. I'm good. I don't know what we're doing, but... Oh, remember how to do these things. Where's my tank? Focus my tank. That's not my focus. Just kill stuff, Slack. Kill stuff. And don't stand in the fire. Don't stand where the tank is. Yeah, I remember how to do this. Just trying to select the same dude as the tank, because that's the way to do it. Okay, first pull, we survived. That's always a bonus. Gabla! We've got a Death Knight tank, have we? Yeah. Come back. Let me hit you. That explains what all the stuff is on the floor. Now I've got to not forget to look around while we're in here. I'm stunned. I'm stunned. Oh, good. You broke it. Remember to do your whirlwind. Got to think about rotation because stuff isn't just dead straight away. Oh, and I can't call my beasties from my Garrison. That's interesting. So I've got to remember rotation wise. Let's talk about that. I need to get... I am in the right stance. I need to get into the habit of doing a whirlwind before I hit Raging Blow, because that will then give me... Wow, that looks cool. That looks cool as, man. I need to do my whirlwind before my Raging Blow, so that then my Raging Blow hits more targets, because I have no sweeping strikes. I need to not be pulling aggro off our tank, who's doing a pretty damn good job, I have to say. Much better than I would be doing. This mage is pulling a bit of aggro. Don't yet have an aggro meter. Oh, don't use too much Wild Strike. Oh, and I'm just pressing stuff when it comes up. Think about your rotation, man. Come on. Whirlwind on, Wild Strike while you can do two of them. Get an Execute in on that guy, which doesn't kill him. Do your two more Wild Strikes. Execute, and bosh! All good. I would like to zoom out a little bit more, so then I could see what's going on around here. With all the enslaved dudes. Don't know any of the story behind this place either. Kapla! Right, whirlwinds, get them on while you can. Execute, get that on while you can. Pull aggro, switch to another mob. Or maybe I should stay on the same mob, who knows. Yeah, let's throw one of those on, slow everything down. Don't run away, avoid that, did not avoid that. Got a patrol coming up, you missed that, thankfully. Cool. Interrupt that. Hunter turn off taunt, so that's throwing off the aggro table for our I'm stunned for our tank. Kill that one. Always go for the... Walked right into that stun, didn't I? A little bit. Did a little bit. And then I got stunned standing in the fire. No less. Avoid that, because we're attacking these guys. Yay! Who should all be attacking our tank. We generally go for casters first. So, let's nail the caster up. I'm feared, which I can thingy rage out of. Berserker rage. A couple of raging blows. And execute. Maybe an interrupt. Really would like to be zoomed out a little bit more, Blizz. And being the worst warrior in the world. By pulling aggro, meaning the healer has to heal me instead of the tank. So, sorry about that. Whoever our healer is. Coal Kid. I can't Berserker Rage out of it this time, but I can execute. So, I've got to remember that I'm here on a mission as well. I can Berserker Rage out of it this time. Get an execute down. Raging Blow. Whirlwind. My other Raging Blow. Another Whirlwind. Back to Bloodthirst. Get an execute in on him. And back to Whirlwind, I guess. Okay. Instancing. Forgot how that goes. So then we've got a boss. Our first boss, Slave Watcher Crush 2. I think they could have done a better job with that name, if you ask me. Yeah. Install myself behind. That Rylak is huge. Execute. Tanks turn the boss. That's always good. I really should put numbers and nameplates on. Sorry to the guy who requested that. Also got to watch. So ads is usually a priority, so let's get some Whirlwind in on them. Nearly walked into that big giant spike there. Now I'm on the wrong side of the boss, but all is well. Oh yeah, nice. Keeping my Whirlwind topped up. Raging Blow brings stuff in. Where's he gone now? There he is. Executing. Did I avoid that? I don't think I did. He's focusing on you, dude, so I'd get out of there, Mr. Hunt Boy. And we're doing okay. I could do with not taking shitloads of damage like that. That's always a good one. My health is low. Should really pop cools. I think we're getting... I'm dead. I was just about to say, I think we're getting a little overrun by ads. So this is probably a good time to tell you guys that this is how I usually spend my instances. Is being the dead melee warrior, because nobody heals you. I had plenty of time to throw some heals in, but then our healer is getting a bit nailed himself. And you know, don't be a pain in the butt about it. Intellect, crit strike, disenchant, don't need. Cool. Any chance of a res, or should I just run back in? Everyone seems to be fairly alive. And then, is that my quest? It is. I need to do the Ogre family tree thing. Could I get a res? Anyone? Can you get a res? Nope. Oh, I guess we're running. And here we are. There's some fleeing miners. Kind of slightly loath to ask my group to all come over and do stuff, especially since we don't seem to be in that. I should have brought one of those potions. Ugh. And of course, everyone has left. As is usual. Okay, so we're going to need to do some quick killing here. So, cools on some of that, some of them, bit of them, stunned, I'm dead. Yep, that was kind of always going to happen. But have we bought our tank enough time to not die himself? Nope, the tank is dead and the group is ruined. Welcome to instancing! I have a garrison quest here, so I'm going to go and look at that while we wait. Down here, where we've already been, I need to do Ogre Family Tree. Oh, it gives us a chance to have a look around, at least, not under the pressure of having to go. So I see as well online the release date has been said. Leave me alone, leave me alone. I don't want to go anywhere near those guys. Good. Patrol goes up to there. So, what do I actually have to do? So I need to do something with a there we go. Ogre family tree. Did you get it? It's actually a tree, so it's just to collect. Cool. So that's done. I mean, we could trap one. There's 3 of them. And a patrol. We don't want the patrol. So we're just waiting on heals, or... Even better. Oh, yep. Pop calls again, why not? Oh yeah, he's dead. He's dead as dishwater. Nice, pulling back from the pact. Ooh, back from the pact, back from the pact, back from the pact. Whatever's here. Oh, don't attack the one that's polyed then. Okay, let's get on this one. That makes sense. Yeah, have some of that. Get deaded. You overgrown dumbass. Subjugate interrupted. Nice. Oh, I think we picked up a healer. Good job, anyway. Oh, and we're back on track. That did not take as long as I thought it might have. So at least if they fixed that, I didn't even get bored enough to want to zone out in the instance and come back. Right. Get my head back in the rotation and stop doing... Oh, totally nearly attacked the mob on the other side of the room. And stop doing things before I do the other things. Like, I've always got a whirlwind before I raging blow. Execute whenever I can. And as well as all the usual instancy stuff, like, you know, stand behind the boss. Don't pull aggro off the tank. You know, just all that WoW stuff. So in there, whirlwind on, raging blow is going to hit for more. Execute whenever I can. Blood surge on proc, because it does damage, just maybe not so much as you'd want. Right, so it's getting a bit fiery down here. Some of that. Work on the ads. Don't stand in the fire, quite literally. AoE seems to be actually on the cards for being used, so we haven't gone like that vintage WoW. Pull these guys off the tank at least. Pull them off the tank. No, that's bad. That's like the worst thing you can do. Pull these guys off the healer is what I meant to say. A few of them in. Yeah, we're looking good. This healer is much more on the ball. Which is good, because he's a druid, so I'm hoping druids will be strong. Because I've heard mixed things about druids. A bunch of people saying they're nowhere near as good. And a lot of that, I think, having to do with the way that they've changed how druid healing works. Avoid that. What's that? That's a good thing. Stand in that. But don't stand next to the tank. That's a bad thing. Is this a boss? I don't think so. It's just a pretty big dude. What's going on over there? Searing ember everywhere. And a guy, a dead guy, Magma Lord, who wants to watch the world burn. What the frig? He's been sat by the fire for too long. All he wanted to do was warm up. And then all that ogre brew. Whoa. Caused bad things to happen. Dude, get out of that with Zerka Rage. Lot of dudes. Stand in that. Is that our druid friend right next to me? Yeah, combat druid. Love it. Am I actually selecting anything? Probably not enough. Don't attack me. See, the only thing I could do really when I pull aggro is swap into defensive stance. But that then makes life much harder for the tank because I'm then like topping up the aggro table in horrible, horrible ways. I'm gonna die. I'm totally gonna die. Our healer's dead. Oh, smeg! I didn't even notice. Our healer is dead. Whew! Nicely done, me. Even if I say so myself. Me and the... Oh, my guild doesn't have the guild perk. Oh, yeah, it does. Math Res. Resync. Oh, you're already there. Yeah, well, whatever. The joy of Draenor cooking, already known. What was the reward for the Garrison quest? Bonus XP and some and 1G. Oh no, that's the wrong one. What was it? Yeah, I'm kind of ready. Where is it? It's got to be in my quests, but bring up my quest just brings up my map. Oh, wow. Just, oh. And everyone's fighting the boss. Don't need to worry so much about... He says it just doesn't add appears. Okay, so I guess we've got to be killing these dudes. Or I should at least be off-tanking them or something. Good. Always kill the ads, guys. It's generally a good idea. Otherwise, the tank's going to hold aggro on the boss, and then your ads are going to ruin the rest of your team. I want to be out of that, don't I? Yep. Stunned. See, there we go. Case in point. On our healer. I don't even have taunt on my bars. Oh, don't charge into the damage stack. Right. Back to rotation. Execute. Yeah, see that? Using the ad to get me out of the damage. Oh, yeah. That was nice. That was nice. I like that. Even if I do say so myself. Let's have some calls, shall we? Loads of healing. Oh, cutscene, banned material, not allowed to see this. Woo, la 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 la. See, if I talk over it, it's technically fair use. And we are free. Ooh, that guy looks cool.
Bring them to me alive, Rotal. They will fetch an excellent price.
There seems to be two of them. Lava Link Ringmail. No use. Disenchant. T. R. Just to find the guy. Not sure. Can't find it in my log. Now it's done. Yes. So I don't know, basically, Twitch UK. Where are we going? back up to there and down to Roltal. Ooh, wait, don't run into dead things. Oh, maybe it's on my Garrison objectives. Nope. Nope, no it's not. One of them. Yeah. Did I get a whirlwind in before I hit that? I don't know. Cool. Everything is dead. Still struggling with not being able to see everything, Blizzard. Slagner? Nice. Good name. Don't stand in the fire, Slack. Come on. Nice easy fight. Don't stand in the fire. Just do the thing. Makes me think maybe I should have a go at one of the raids. I'm gonna have to clear everything else off my hard drive before I even attempt that. Excuse me. Geomancers, don't trap anything. Let's go with the attack. Let's kill one of the casters, yeah. Don't use your expensive ones unless it's on proc. Stonebolt that. Yeah. Have some of them. Oh, one of my Garrison missions is completed. To look up all the time. Play how I'm used to playing. Not a fan of that, Blizz. Hoping that's just a beta issue. Ooh. And we are good to go on Rotal. Rotal! Oh yeah, let's buff up and stuff. That does help. So he's at that side. I'm at this side. He's going to throw fiery boulders at people. And you take it you want to get not knocked off by that. Health is okay. Health is not okay. Health was okay, and then I got suddenly murdered. Oop. And he's going to try and push us off the bridge. Oh, Blizzard using the environment. Get them. And pop cores, which of course now not on left. So you should use them all. Stop pressing the expensive things. Press the less expensive things for less damage. That doesn't work. Execute. Raging blow. Stunned. Execute. Dying. Totally fine. Roltal's Brutal Crescent. Spell Power Mastery Multi-Strike. 530. It's better than anything I have. But it does have Intel Stamp. Yeah, whatever. I don't need it. There's better things. Are we attacking this? Yeah, we are attacking this. Good. Freaked out for a little moment there. Oh, I don't want it anyway. Oh yeah, so I get small luminous shards, which are probably of no use to me whatsoever. I want to be able to see that when I'm killing stuff, Blizz. It's really off-putting having to look at the, just look at this guy's ankles. Yeah! Yeah! Take that, ankles! Yeah! Naughty Blizz. Naughty. Oh, is this last boss? There's not much going on in here. Well, I mean, there's lots of stuff. Look at that. There's lava coming out of the ceiling. That looks pretty good as well. I'm not sure I agree with it on a physics level, but it looks pretty damn nice. Execute. Follow. Execute. Follow. Execute. Follow. Oh, seriously? Oh, fell in the hole. Ugh. Ugh. Spider, take my anger out on you. Oh, what if I could click you? God damn. God damn it. Okay, and we're back. Let's get in there. Have some of that. Yeah, let's kill some stuff. Not interruptible, you say? Kill the thing, I say. Cool. Yeah, righty. I'm back. Sorry. So, Gook Rock, the first boss. Let's see if I can actually survive through this fight to the other side. So he puts that stuff on the floor, which then burns. I've successfully avoided that the first time around. Don't need to worry about whirlwinding before I Raging Blow, because there are no ads. I need to watch out for that. Oh, we've got unstable slag ads. Oh, get off that. Whee. There's fire everywhere. Oh, I can't use charge because there's fire everywhere. Good, I can stand here, not take damage, and be healed. That's the best of all worlds, if you ask me. If I do that, I can pop all those things and then switch back into offensive stance. That works. Slow him down. Really in the stuff. And slag mines done. Excellent. Bonus stuff. Hood of Burning Focus. Don't need that, it's leather. And Gugrok's grandmother. What the... Wow, a little head. That's creepy. Creepy as. So there you go, guys. That was Bloodmaul Slag Mines. So all that remains to do is to thank my group, who have already all disappeared, and thank you guys for watching. So this is Sergeant Slack from Banana Bomb Productions saying thanks very much for joining me for this episode 20 of the Warlords of Draenor Beta. Please do comment, like, subscribe if you did, and I'll catch you next time. Ta-ra!